Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Leo CraftingTV, and welcome back to another video. Today, I got something kind of fun planned out. This might turn into a series, I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, we're in this super flat creative world that I did, and here's also the models for the skin that I currently have. So basically, what I did was I built this weird thing. And yeah, so as you can already see, it's a very, very strange build. It's a very weird house, and the decorations and the things around it, it's even weirder, which I just love this concept for whatever reason. Um, but basically, what I realized was because I got some of my inspiration from jungle leaves, and as you can see, I built clearly a jungle leaf out of jungle leaves because jungle leaves are it's the pretty block. I enjoy jungle leaves as a block in Minecraft. So I started building this house. And it turned out pretty cool. I do enjoy the house, and then the decorations just got weirder and weirder and weirder, and the whole idea and the whole concept just became really odd. But I do really like this for some weird reason. I guess it's just because of my insanity that I enjoy crazy builds like this one. So let's. I'm just gonna give you guys the tour. So let's get started. So first, you're greeted by some weird signs. For example, bears on socks. Well, okay. Oh my god. You know what? I just want to say that if you are planning on using jungle leaves in your life, you should hesitate a bit. I mean, if you think you know what you're doing, maybe. But jungle leaves, they can make you pretty weird, and they can make you do some pretty weird things. So I would actually prefer using other types of leaves, maybe spruce leaves instead. But anyway, we got this weird path, lily pads, pressure plates. I don't know what I was doing or what I was thinking. And then we got a sign that says hands, and a sign that says fuck, and a sign that says yo. And now we finally got to the front door, which is, we got the new warp planks, so I guess I wanted to try that. If you go inside, you're greeted by this weird bush thing around the door and a bunch of buttons. Don't press the buttons, because if you press the buttons, the door will open and then the trapdoor afterwards, which we don't want. Because the trapdoors, they're like making pots for these leaves. So, we got a nice little couch here with some weird chain decorations and stairs and whatnot. In here, we got pumpkin storage, a lol sign, and some paintings, I guess. And over here, we have a sign saying Phoenicia and 2 paintings. And then we have a sign up here saying George, and a sign over here saying statue. And over here we have a storage room, kind of, with some cobwebs and some lanterns. This is actually pretty cool. I kind of like this, and a couch in the corner, so you can just chill here too if you really want to. And right here is sort of the living room. So in the living room we have a brewing area, as well as a little cactus here, which I think looks kind of nice, a painting, a couple of pumpkins, and a fireplace with a couch with some nice carpets. Also, we have a couple of signs here saying Kevin left and Kevin right, which just joint. I with joint I mean like, let's move on. So we have a arrow to the second floor saying death and souls. And then we have a sign here saying welcome to upstairs. And some paintings. I actually really like the upstairs. The upstairs. It's very nice. We have some very tall bookshelves, cobwebs, weird has chains all over the place and some lanterns. And if we go over here, we have like a bunch of flower pots and weird stuff like that. An alternating fence with dark oak wood and spruce wood. Up here we got even more flowers, a blue bed, and the sign that says Leo Crafting Fantastic. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just wonderful? So, if we go outside, we got even more crazy shit. So, if we head right, we will get to this weird rainbow bridge thing that I thought was a good idea to build. And then we got this brick house thing, this kind of like almost tower of bricks and quartz, which looks pretty cool, by the way. If you go inside, you get to the toilet. So here's just a bathroom, basically. So you have to walk across this rainbow bridge in order to get to the bathroom, which is very, very realistic, honestly. You know, the feeling is very realistic if you are on Jungle Leaves. And here we have a couple of taps. One purple and one yellow. One saying hot and one saying not. And some more flower pots. And a pretty cool shower, if I do say so myself. Now, there's no pathway to these weird things over here. But what you can do is you can jump down on the lily pads and you can just parkour across. Which, you know, it's basically like a pathway, because when you're on Jungle Leaves, it feels like you're doing parkour, just walking. You get into this flower field, and here's Jeb. In a, he has his lead over here so he doesn't escape, as well as a nice little sea lantern. Now if you parkour across to the other thing, we've got some podzol, some mushrooms, and this dude, which, I mean, he just looks so amazing. There's just nothing else to say about that. And now over here we have a Leo sign for whatever reason. Now, if you decide to head left instead of right, you will get to this really weird thing where you have to parkour on this very, very thin staircase of end rods, and eventually you will get to the green Super Mario pipe. If you go down there, yeah, we'll go down there later. But if you go to the yellow one, you will actually get to a couple of slime blocks, and they will bounce you up, not enough to get back up, so you're kind of stuck down here. So since you are stuck down here, what you could do, if you're really bored, is you could break the slime blocks and you could just decide that you don't want to live anymore and fall down into the void. But for the sake of this video, we're not going to kill ourselves in the void. Instead, right about now, we're going to head down to the green pipe, and this will take you to welcome to real life. Do not smoke Jungle Leaves here. The government said it's bad, and therefore it's true, and you're not allowed to question it. True story. I mean, what could possibly be wrong about that statement? And we're talking, don't misinterpret this sign, because we are talking about Jungle Leaves in Minecraft. Absolutely nothing else. So please don't misunderstand the message of that sign. Okay, and you go across this pathway, which I kind of have to run across because it's end rods, and you get to this sign that says "Bus leaves now, Leo, get on now." And I'm like, oh shit, and I get on here and there's just a bunch of dragons staring at me, and I'm super scared. And this is apparently where I'm supposed to sit, and these dragons are just scaring me because they're staring at me, and it's scaring me. Over here we have a sign and a barrier, because this sign says COVID-19 exists, do not pass, bus driver wants to be not sick, which is very true. But if we go to the bus driver anyway, oops, didn't mean to do that, we can see that, you know, he's kind of skinny and just driving here. So do not disturb the bus driver. Do not. COVID-19 exists. Go down here to the road. We actually have a bunch of more dragons just waiting for the bus. And it's just like a bunch of creatures that they just stare at you and judge you, and you just don't want to be anywhere near them. And that's kind of what depression is all about. That and introversion and Jungle Leaves. Because Jungle Leaves kind of makes you, it kind of feels like the bus is floating sometimes, now don't it? Now this road goes on for absolute ever, so I'm not even gonna go down there. However, if we decide that we want to go down to this road, we can actually jump across to the staircase that will take you up to the main end islands, but there's nothing fun over there. You can also go back, you know, the hard way by parkouring on this ice, which I always fail miserably. However, if you go up this road, which I'm just gonna fly up because this is gonna take forever, you get to this portal, which you can go through if you choose to do so. I choose not to do so because it's a waste of time, because we have already checked out real life. This is what real life is actually like. You just spawn in, you get signs and stuff judging you and telling you what you can't do, what you just can't do, what you're not allowed to do. And it's just like, welcome to real life, you cannot do this, please enjoy. And then you have to run across a very annoying pathway with a bunch of dragons staring at you, and you have to get on the bus or else your life is gonna be ruined. And you get even more dragons just staring at you and judging you in every possible way as you sit on this bus in absolute torture forever. And eventually, maybe you can get off the bus, and maybe if you're unlucky, you'll just fall down into the void and die, which we're gonna try not to do. So that was pretty much it, you know, in the real life dimension. I guess. I mean, it's kind of night, so it's kind of realistic considering I wake up at like 6-7 p.m. because my sleep schedule is so messed up. I actually woke up today when it was still dark outside, and I was like, you know what, this is just simply depressing. Anyway, we can follow this little road we got here, and we can get to another weird build, which is technically not connected to this one. And this is just a nice little colorful van, basically. And you know, I like this van. This is a nice colorful van, and the back looks like a face. Isn't that cool? But anyway, I do believe that that was pretty much it. So, you know, the point of the video was just to show this really weird build and talk a little bit about how jungle leaves can make you think in very weird ways and give you very weird inspiration in multiple different ways. But that's just jungle leaves, and you know, it's jungle leaves is a Minecraft block basically. So don't try to, you know, there's no hidden message anywhere, so don't believe that in any way, shape or form, because there is not. Okay, I am talking about the jungle leaf block in Minecraft and absolutely nothing else. The reason that I'm holding a bag of jungle leaves right here in this skin, along with a lighter and a white cigar, is because I enjoy white cigars. White cigars are kind of cool. And but jungle leaves really have nothing to do with white cigars. The reason I'm holding jungle leaves is because I wanted to decorate you know, this build with some jungle leaves, and the lighter is just for the white cigar. And the only thing that the white cigar is it's just it's not even tobacco. It's actually just gum inside of it. It's just gum. That's why it's white. You smoke it, then you chew it, I guess. And so anyway, that was pretty much it. I mean, I believe that was everything. Yeah, that was everything. We showed this super weird build. And like I said, I might make this into series because I, for some reason, enjoy building really weird things like this, even when I'm not trying out some jungle leaves. But you know what? If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like the video and perhaps subscribe if you're new. Now, if you're not new and you don't like the video, you don't have to do anything, which is great because we have freedom and democracy in this world. So, you know, the choice is yours. Anyway, my name is CraftingTV. I hope everyone watching is having a wonderful day so far, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.